You presuming that we're just watching porn live on twitch.tv/Makari with free Prime subs? That's a very, very presumptuous thing to you.
Arr, we need that our shit right now. But issue one to every member of the crew.
Sir, none of us have any wrists anymore.
Ah, it doesn't matter. Fire them again. Because big is best.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the Kari Mansion. My name is Mariko Kitsukari, returning once more to take you on a wayward journey through the Kari Mansion. Now, today is not exactly something that I, of some royalty, would really perchance myself with, but I have been told by Inky and other members of the Kari Mansion that you guys like guns. And I do like things that explode, especially when I watch them go flying over my head like a firework. But beside the point, we're going to be watching a Kentucky Ballistics video. And not just any. We have probably watched most of the most prominent older videos. So now we're going to be checking out the latest because I want to bring you the new kind of content. And just watching the old stuff all the time is great. But let's be real. There's some new stuff. And I got to see what goes boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have watched most of the prominent older videos by Kentucky Ballistics, so I think it's about time we catch up with the newer things. And if I'm not mistaken, this video did come out today, I think.
You can find
yes, 13 hours ago. So let's get on the ball and see what the newer brand of Kentucky Ballistics stuff is all about, shall we? With his new toys and guns and abstain for the hatred for large mounds of dirt.
Boy,
He's got a dog! Can I be that dog? Did he strap a turret to that thing? He's such a goofball. Sir! What did those watermelons do to you? Oh, they stole your 5.56. No fair. Fire away. Fire away. I can't read.
yes.
2 hours later.
That's a good dog, though. Dude, that dog is more obedient and better trained than you lot. And that's rich, coming from the literal puppy girl here. Ruff. Guys, if a Boston Dynamics turret dog can sit and roll over when it's told to, why can't you lot? Did he find my nudes that somebody posted on Twitter? That's a what? Hand cannon? Hand cannon? That's a literal hand cannon! The 44 Magnum and the Desert Eagle ain't got shit on this. Oh my god, is he role-playing that his fucking scar hurts? Dude, we're getting Kentucky Ballistics lore before we get Grand Theft Auto 6. Hello, Harry Potter. I love how he's like turned this more into roleplay at this point.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Mr. Man?
Watching Kentucky Ballistics, and this behemoth of a firearm
Pump
is
gun.
a falling block
Jesus
single-shot
Christ.
4-bore rifle. It has a 1-inch in diameter bore, weighs a little over 20.
The thing that they use to kill a thing that's bigger than an elephant. Yeah, you better hide your mother.
20 pounds and produces over 200 pounds of felt recoil.
God damn, that would
Basically,
dislocate your
GD
shoulder with a
kicked
single
it.
shot.
This is one of my absolute favorite rifles, and today we have the handheld version of it. And I know what you're thinking. That is absolutely...
Because when you've got enough firepower to blow away an entire mountainside, what the best choice of that situation would be is what can we do if we put that in a single hand? Yeah. Why don't we take all that firepower and just shorten it? Why don't we just compartmentalize it and turn it into something that you can hide down your pants and have people ask, is that a 4-bore pistol in your pants? Are you happy to see me? Why not? Because the FDA are immensely uptight.
absolutely ridiculous. But here at Kentucky Ballistics, we push more envelopes than the post office. So without further ado, I present to you the 4-bore pistol. This is the only one.
Dude, Makari is looking at that, sweating and breathing heavily.
It's high noon. It's high noon.
I gotta say, I've watched plenty of live leak videos of people shooting smaller caliber pistols and dislocating their wrist. So I daren't even imagine what kind of titanium wrist joint you must have to fire this thing.
In the entire world, it is an absolute monster. We have a 1-inch
Watch
bore.
out, we got a boomer.
It is hammer fired, and this thing is basically a gigantic black powder pistol. We have here on the top 4-bore. On the side here, we have Revelation 6, 7 through 8. And then on the back...
You want to know why they put a biblical quote on that? Because when this thing fires, everything on the other end is going to need a passage from the Bible when they see the heavenly gates.
We have the 4th horseman. If you don't know what that means, just go read it. So my 4-bore rifle is actually a little bit bigger and a little more powerful than the original 4-bore rifles. It fires this, a 2,150 grain round, and it is absolutely wrecking your shoulder.
Bigger boom?
And this
Bigger boom.
is going to absolutely wreck my wrist. But the original 4-bores were actually firing rounds that were around 1 inch in diameter.
Fire it single-handed. Do it, pussy.
But weighed from 1,200 grains upwards of 1,700 grains. The round that this 4-bore pistol will be firing is a 1-inch lead ball that...
Why would you need a bullet that big? Because why do little bullet when big bullet do trick better? As if you had to ask the question.
Weighs 1,400 grains. So basically what I'm saying is the 4th horseman, the 4-bore pistol, should be the most ridiculous, heavy, groundbreaking, earth-shaking, wrist-breaking recoil I have ever felt in my life. Yeah, brother!
No wonder his scar aches when he's holding that thing.
Shatter my wrist bones. I have some very exciting news to announce. I am writing a book. Now, I know it may be...
There's connotations and things I could say about this, about a man with a propensity towards guns like I have a propensity towards my autism writing a book, but I am way too mature to say it. Oh, who am I kidding? It's an instructional guide on how to not open up your neck hole.
Hard to believe that someone that cannot read, write, or do math can write a book, but that's okay because it's got lots of pictures in it because it's made for the youngins and you old folks too. Really anyone that can read. If you know the story of my accident, you know
Good thing I live in England where no one has money to be literate.
I'm super excited to share that in a fun, lighthearted way. This book is called Boom Pow, I'm Braver Now.
You know what? You're absolutely right, Gothica. Gothic's Gradle even. This is a Warhammer reference. Because that's a big fucking cannon.
Bitches love cannons. Because big is burst. Where's the orcs? And where's gonna be shooting a hole through your gubbins?
Or something. I don't know. There's orcs out there that want more DACA. They get more DACA.
And it's a story about failing, learning, and trying again, and teaches that courage doesn't mean that you're not afraid, but it means you show up anyways. And I'm proud to share that Brave Books and I are going to be donating a portion of the proceeds
that's really sweet.
to help families whose children are bravely battling cancer. These families and these kids are braver than we could ever imagine.
Dude, he is so wholesome.
Great to help ease their financial burdens through the Parker Project.
I know I was joking and memeing. But Kentucky is like one of the most wholesome Chungus weapons guys out there.
Somewhere in the middle that needs some encouragement or some good life
Then the dance like more wholesome than Brandon fucking I want to be a politician Herrera.
And pre-order my book today. There is a link in the description down below. Now, let's go shoot a 4-bore pistol.
Yeah, let's do
Before
it.
we shoot the 4-bore pistol, I thought it would be a good idea to give you something to compare it to. So this is a 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum. This is the largest, most powerful production handgun.
Cannons. Big hand cannons. I will say that my preference in weaponry, there's something about big friggin' hand cannons that just activates my neural pathways in a way that is a supplement for dopamine. Something about it.
In the world. And it fires this. a 1/2 inch diameter bullet that weighs anywhere from 350 grains to 700 grains. And here it is compared to the 1,400 grain lead ball that we're gonna fire out of the 4-bore. Okay.
You know, the comparison between these two is pretty stark. One's a long boy that looks like it would probably do as good as a paperweight. The other one looks like something you'd play marbles with. But both of them have something in common that we should all take into consideration. Both of them are going to do immense damage to your neural pathways when they're ricocheting around your cranium. Sure, maybe different size, but nobody wants that rattling around in their noggin.
Grain lead ball that we're gonna fire out of the 4-bore. Okay, here we go. 500 Magnum. Woo!
Dude, look at that concussive force behind that thing.
Let's do a one-handed, just for good
Oh,
measure.
you show off. Dude, oh my god. Bulging biceps.
Man,
And if you get that
tell you
reference, you're
what,
old.
That gun be kicking, but I don't think it's gonna compare to this 4-bore pistol. Okie dokie, it's time to take our
I mean, if he's gonna wear protection, I would have found it way more thematic if he had a neck brace on as well. And like a big bit of padding on his scar.
first shot with the 4-bore pistol. I don't know what this is gonna be like, so we're gonna take some extra precautions, at least for our first shot. So I have on a helmet.
I would have appreciated this gun more if he would have called it the Chode. We all know what the Chode is, right? It's something that's thicker than it is long. It's not about the length, it's about how you use it. But when you're nothing but girth, you know, I mean, that's going to be a problem.
A face shield and gloves, and we loaded up
girthy.
1,400 grain, 1-inch lead ball. Let's see what happens to my wrists. All right.
Oh, God.
And
Hold!
back.
Brace!
Woo! Here we go.
Oh, my God. Look at the friggin' plume at the front! Dude, there are pirate ships from the 1700s that are looking at this going, we need that. We need that on our ship right now. But issue 1 to every member of the crew. Sir, none of us have any wrists anymore. It doesn't matter. Fire them again. It's the difference between black powder versus just cased ammo.
Oh, man. I tell you what.
When will the ringing in my ears stop? What? It's been 20 minutes? Speak louder! I can't hear you over the military grade tinnitus!
I gotta say, the 4-bore pistol is nothing to shake a stick at. Whoa! That has never happened. That actually kind of worries me, because the odds of that happening are pretty slim. Maybe we should probably stop filming. Let's just cut the whole video. We're done. We're going home.
He's so charismatic.
Okay, well, our first target today for the 4-bore.
Well, 07 to these poor water bottles. They did not know what they were signing up for when they applied for the job of working on Kentucky Ballistics shooting range. Yeah, I don't think there's any amount of HR violations that will allow them to get through this without, you know, being spilled all over the floor.
Pistol is going to be 10 gallons of slime. I have 5 gallons of blue slime and
Hey, Inky! Inky, you should get in here and watch this. They're about to murk your children.
5 gallons of red slime. Okay, I am loaded up with another 1,400 grain 4-bore ball. Let's see if we can make it through this slime. And I tell you what, this time I'm going to do this one-handed.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. It wouldn't be like Kentucky Ballistics looks at the scar on his neck not as a warning as to what he shouldn't do. He uses it as a reminder that he ain't no bitch. Sure, firing thing one-handed may result in imminent bodily harm, but there's a chance that it won't, and that's the chance he's gonna take.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, look at that concussive force going through his arm. Like, you gotta keep in mind, this is being fired by a man that is an anthropomorphic brick. This man is built like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Imagine if this was fired by a twink. The twink fires it, the gun stays where it is, but the twink goes flying across the field. Monster can for reference. Slimy.
Yeah! They should turn that into an air freshener, or maybe a scented candle. Oh, okay. Well, looks like slime is pretty good at stopping large projectiles because...
Yeah, you hear that, Inky? Hey, Inky, they're saying you're pretty dense. What do you mean? No, Inky, that was a compliment, not an insult. Oh, you snowflake.
We made it through one jug. Oh, look at that. Then we made it into...
Hey, Billy, can we edit some sexy porno music over that? And title it Inky's Butthole?
the second jug, which it is seeping, but I don't believe we made it through the back. Nothing my handy dandy micro tech can't handle. Okay.
That's a lot of slime.
Let's see if we can...
Do you think it's edible?
Find this thing.
Intrusive thought. Can I eat
dump
it?
Out on the table. Oh. Oh,
Ew.
look at that. That is thick. Oh.
POV Inky after a Taco Bell. Yummy.
I'm not seeing it. It's got to be in there, right? I guess I'm gonna have to get my hands dirty. This reminds me of that scene from Jurassic Park when she's going through the Triceratops duty. Oh, where's, oh, yep. Think we have a winner. There
Jeez.
it is.
It didn't even
It still
deform.
looks perfectly fine. I could probably use that again. Oh, I forgot to get my knife.
Appropriate treatment of slime people.
So when I was a kid, there was a movie called Leprechaun.
Oh, dude, that movie
absolutely
haunts my
terrifying.
nightmares
And if I'm being
still.
completely honest, it still keeps...
Like, at least once a month, I'll have a nightmare about Leprechaun and wake up in a cold sweat wondering what somebody's done with my pot of gold. Ugh.
keeps me up at night. So up next, we're gonna see if I could defend myself from a greedy little leprechaun with my 4-bore pistol. All right, with these leprechauns, they're pretty quick. You don't want to give him time to dodge your shot. So we're gonna go point blank.
Are you seriously gonna fire from that close, you
All right.
madman?
Here we go.
I've seen live leak execution videos that are less traumatic inducing than that. Oh, and he came back trying to chop ya!
Oh, he blew his hat off. Make a wish. Okie dokie. Well, I found out today that leprechauns...
Can we get
their
07
wigs,
for Warwick Davis,
He
guys?
is totally fake.
Warwick
This guy's
Davis
bald.
just took it to the chest!
Yeah, maybe that's why he's so angry. And then if we take a look down here, he has a big, big old hole, and he is leaking some green goop. So I would say that that shot was pretty effective.
No! Warwick Davis! Please stop beating that man!
Not go
That's a
now.
hate crime!
So up next, I have an interesting target. These are stretch Armstrongs, and if you don't know this, they're actually pretty bulletproof. They will stop 9, 45, and several other calibers, but...
Wait, really? I remember seeing another video he did about Stretch Armstrong when he was like going up against a 44 Magnum. It's scary what's bulletproof. For bulletproof plating, level 6 plates, helmets, the indomitable force that is my stupidity. Yeah.
What's going to happen when we blast these things point blank with a 4-bore pistol? Alrighty, let's see what happens. I don't think the first guy is going to stop it. Oh, here we go.
It stopped it.
I love the flash and the smoke that come out of this thing.
Oh my god, you can kind of see it. The second one stopped it. So, the US military are watching this video very closely for things to make their new plate armor out of. Why use heavy lead and composite armor plating when you could just strap a bunch of stretch Armstrongs to your body? Yeah! I wonder if the US military need to talk to the manufacturers of Stretch Armstrong. I can see a collaboration coming our way.
Well, you know what? I think I am going to be a little surprised here. It looks like that stopped, that 4-bore ball.
Not even the
I think it wanted to come out the back.
Oh my
But
god!
Stretch Armstrong behind him seemed to prevent it. That is a big, round, slow-moving projectile. I'm really surprised he caught it. And he is absolutely singed. Let's see if we can get that out of there.
It didn't even go through the first one. What the hell?
Oh.
Hey, Billy, do you still have that sexy porno music available? Yeah, we're going to be using it a lot this video, I think. Thanks, Billy. No, Billy, we're not watching porn. Billy, I got to tell you, you presuming that we're just watching porn live on twitch.tv/Makari with free Prime subs, that's a very, very presumptuous thing for you to say. Maybe if you actually took some time off your busy schedule being a dick and actually, you know, knowing what it is you're being part of, maybe you wouldn't be having to be so presumptuous all the time. Sorry. I'm sorry. My brain kind of clouded over there for a moment. What are we doing?
Oh.
Ew.
Okay. Well. That's it right there. I really don't want to touch it because my hands are going to be so sticky. Ugh.
Nasty.
Okay. That
Is that what's
like
inside a Stretch Armstrong?
it is a little deformed. Yeah, it's not perfectly round anymore. Oh my goodness.
This episode of Kentucky Ballistics brought to you by every single one of Inky's bodily fluids. You saw Inky's discharge. Now you get Inky's discharge. I'm sorry. Why, Kentucky? I don't see how this is conducive to the research of your 4-bore pistol. Kentucky Ballistics! This is how you end up with a HR filing against you. Come on!
So up next, we have a Ballistic Dummy Labs zombie bust, and we're going to find out what would happen if you encountered a zombie in the 19...
Do we think... I mean, you may only have one shot, but that one shot is all you got to take. Will you take your chance or let it go? Do not miss your chance to blow this zombie away. So do we think, A, this zombie is going to be turned into a fun little smear on the floor, or do we think, B, that the zombie is going to be turned into a funny smear on the floor, or C, do we think I have dementia and it's going to be turned into a small putty on the floor, or do we think, A, it's going to be turned into a...
Sentry? Would your 4-bore pistol be an adequate weapon to take on the undead? Okay. Let's take care of you.
I mean, if you've let a zombie get that close, you're kind of stuffed, because there's never just one zombie.
Oh! Oh! Looks like...
I know that's how I know that's not how you spell ibuprofen, but need I remind you, I am illiterate. Although I do believe that is pretty succinct for what's just happened. Do you have any ibuprofen?
I hit a little high.
Oh, now I've got a headache. Oh, my brain's gone all squishy. Oh, no. Oh.
That is gross.
Gross, but exciting.
I don't think I've ever done that to a zombie before. It's pretty awful. Looks like I just kind of skimmed the top and gave him a buzz cut. Judging from the slow-mo shot, I would say if you did not hit the zombie with your 1400 grain ball, it wouldn't matter because he would be lit on fire. So as I mentioned before, I have
Scorched
a book coming out with...
What in the... Who needs a wrench that big? Good God, that's huge.
Brave Books.
That's what she said.
They do some great work. Brave Books is all about teaching values that build strong character.
Plumbers?
Like grit,
What the... No! I cannot think of a single thing in your house that would ever need a wrench that big. Not even your marriage needs a wrench that big to fix it.
hard work, and overcoming fear. If you head over to bravebooks.com/KB, you can sign up for the Brave Book Club, pre-order my book, and receive a new Brave book every month delivered straight to your door. And here's the best part. If you sign up for
that
the
might be
Brave
off this
Book
video.
Club today, you will get your first shipment by Christmas, and you will receive a
Oh, you know what? It wouldn't be an end of a Kentucky video without destroying some amount of household wear.
So be sure and check that out. That is bravebooks.com/KB. There is a link in the description down below. That's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about the 4-bore pistol in the comment section down below. Be sure and give today's video a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Right.
And be sure and check me out on all other social media platforms.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Kentucky. Thank you so much for your continued science towards the arts of destruction. So as ever, guys, if you like the video, please make sure you like, share, subscribe, and go check out Kentucky himself, because this man is a constant supply of dopamine and explosions. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.